Okay, today I have the Keith Titanium single wall mug. It is 900 milliliters. See what it looks like. Had a friend at work asking about something along this line and wanted to get into some titanium and to use it as a teacup. So I kind of laughingly suggested this one, and I think he's gone for it. But it comes in a nice mesh bag. Keith is made in China, as a lot of titanium is anymore. It's China or Russia's the two big players. Japan is too. But Russia's now not importing anything due to current politics. So you're down to, that just knocks one game out, and titanium is increasing in price. So there it is. This is 30.4 ounces, foldable handles, lid with steam or drain holes. This whole pot weighs 4.3 ounces, 3.3 for the cup, and 1 for the lid. And this thing, it weighs absolutely nothing. It's a sanded titanium look, which the sanded titanium will pick up fingerprints, as you can tell, but that's really no big deal. The dimensions are 4.5 inches by 3.9. And the capacity is 30.4 ounces or 900 milliliters. This is a pretty nice cup. It's got a nice rolled edge. The only thing with titanium is if it's hot, just be careful because it will burn the holy crap out of you. Yeah, that's a hard learned. It's graduated on the inside, so if you want to use it as a cooking pot instead of drinking whatever, you can do multiple things with this, which makes it a plus. Other things will fit in it, and it will also carry around alcohol stove and a small container, things along that line to heat it up with, maybe even stove matches, little stove and matches, whatever. Fire kit. You could actually bake a little survival kit around this with a little fishing kit, everything, and store it in here, or make your own leather bag, which I tend to like the leather on top of it. Just keeps things a little quieter and tougher. But this bag also will work as a dry bag or a bag to dry it. Once you wash it, you can hang it up in there, let the moisture escape. Not that it's going to hurt the titanium at all. Titanium, from what I was reading, pure titanium has 6,000, will sit in salt water 6,000 years before it starts to corrode. So short of running this over, stepping on it, crushing it somehow, this will generally outlast you and probably your kids and grandkids. A little bit of care, so you just don't abuse the crap out of it. But I know people that can screw up a brass hammer in a sandbox, so there you have it. It runs in on Amazon at $45, and the link will be in the description. But that's pretty much what it is. I like titanium. It's light, it travels well, it does things. It's a bit more expensive, but it's worth it because early on when I first started this game, I've melted down several aluminum pots in a campfire. I'm almost sure you can't get a campfire hot enough to melt this down, and you might be hard pressed with like a charcoal forge to melt this down. I'm sure in situations it can happen, but most likely you're not going to hurt this. Up at my mom's, when I go up there, I'll take something along this line up and just set it on her stove and just make tea in it right there. Heat up water, throw a couple tea bags in there, and off you go. Took it down and set it next to the fire. Made tea when I was down checking out the pond over Thanksgiving, setting things up. Works kind of handily. It's big enough that you could actually make a meal for one, maybe two in it, depending on what you're doing. I think the smaller bags like the Bear Creek stuff you could actually do in this pot. The bigger ones, the bigger ones, no. The smaller ones from like Menards, yes. possibly quite so. You can reheat if you don't like heating in the can, the Denny more. Anything along that line you can do in here. Titanium's great, and Keith makes a good product. I haven't had any issues with Keith. Their fit and finish is good. And there it is. So, thank you for watching. Have a great day. Like, subscribe. Helps me out with the YouTube mess that they have going on. And thank you very much for watching.